everyone, it's Mika, and today I'm bringing to you a generalized reading for all my Taurus out there, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and it's for the week of February 6th until February 12th. And the first card that I have for you is the Ace of Staffs in reverse. So you might be, we're all coming off of Mercury being retrograde and slowing things down, but it did just start moving forward on the 5th. But it's still going to need some days to start getting moving. It's going to take a couple days for it to even move like 1 degree. So just be patient. But this card is suggesting that you feel as though there's a lot of plans that have been canceled, some false starts. You thought something was going to happen, like maybe you were supposed to be moving and then something happened at the last minute. You thought that maybe you were going to, go back to school for something, but now there's possibly a delay with financial aid or classes got canceled. Maybe you got hired for a job or a project and then come to find out, you're not going to start yet, or the cancel, it just got scrapped altogether. This is some things that could be going on this week for the week of the 6th and the 12th. And again, this is a general reading. So if you're sitting there thinking, okay, but no, I got some good stuff going on and I just started this, that, and the third, that's fine. But if this message, this particular card is not, resonating with you, that's okay. That's okay, because I can't see everybody's individual situation. And the word situationship just came to mind too when I was saying that. But don't worry, it's only temporary. Energy changes every single day. It really does. So you may not even be experiencing whatever issues this card is pointing to the entire week. It might just be a day or two and then it might get resolved, so don't be too hung up on that. All right, so the next card that I have is the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups, this one is at least in the upright position. So again, going back to this one, there might be some type of loss or regret going on. It's saying friendship without real meaning. So like those fake ass friends, the ones that smile in your face and then talk about how you're a disgrace behind your back, the backstabbers, basically, the crabs in a basket, those people. And it could also mean marriage without real love. So being committed to somebody who, you don't love them enough or they don't love you enough, this is the type of energy that we're talking about. Incomplete unions. And a possible inheritance too, which is a positive thing. But I want you to bear in mind, look at this card. There's 5 cups altogether. 3 of them have already been drunk or wasted or spilled out or whatever, but you still got 2 cards there. So the message that I'm getting is don't give up. Again, things can turn around. This is only temporary. Just keep at it and don't lose hope and don't lose faith. All right. But also keep in mind that this balloon is flying away. It looks like to me it's flying away from the castle. Some might think it's flying to the castle, but I don't know. I really think that somebody is leaving from the castle. So could be hinting at a possible separation for some of you. Not all of you, but for some of you. All right, and we also have the Five of Staffs card in reverse. Now, the Five of Staffs card in reverse is saying, beware of trickery, contradictions, complex matters where you're not getting all the information and all the details. Be cautious, against being indecisive, basically. Don't drive yourself crazy trying to make a decision on something and you don't have all the facts. Or don't drive yourself crazy trying to make a decision on something, and while you do have the facts, you still need a little time to make up your mind. Don't allow somebody to force you into making a choice and you're not ready yet. Okay? Next, we have the Empress card, and I truly enjoy the Empress card. When it's in the upright position, it is definitely a positive thing. In the reverse, it just basically means immaturity. What you're doing is not really going to have the effect that you want. Weakness of character, indecision. Again, that seems to be the theme that's going on this week. Just stress and not really knowing what to do. Failure to control petty emotions. So I'm telling you right now, be mindful of your actions this week. That's just what I'm feeling and what I'm hearing. Just be mindful of what you say and what you do this week, because you don't want to piss off the wrong person. You don't want to sell wolf tickets if you can't back it up. So just be careful, seriously. And you know, that goes into this next row of cards, which is saying beware. Be careful who you trust at this time. You can't trust everybody. Even if you've known this person for a while, it could be a family friend, it could be a family member. I don't know, but all I do know is what's coming on strong, and what I'm feeling and sensing is you could be in danger, taking too many risks, too many financial risks or personal risks at this time. Be careful of partying too much, drugs, alcohol, food, experimentation, sleeping around. Just mind your thoughts, mind your actions, okay? You know better, so do better. As far as, you know, relationships go, this could be a stormy week for some of you, not necessarily all. And it's saying that it might not be the best time to start a relationship. You might just want to take things slow. Get to know somebody first. Listen to your intuition. If your intuition is telling you, you know, all's good, then, you know, go forward. But just be mindful of your actions this week. And also be careful with your spending. You don't want to overspend right now and for the next couple of years and for the past, I want to say, I forget what year Uranus went into Taurus, but it wasn't that long ago and it's still there. And Uranus is the planet of surprise, but it's also the higher octave of Mercury, you know, forward thinking. And we've had a lot of changes to our financial system over the past few years. And we've had a very volatile stock market since Uranus entered your sign of Taurus. And it's just going to keep going that way. You know, electronic banking and electronic forms of currency like Bitcoin. I feel like we've just scratched the surface of that stuff. And, you know, it's just going to get bigger and bigger over time. That's just how I see it. The writing's kind of on the wall with that. So for those of you that think that it's over, I don't agree. I think it's just going to continue to grow and evolve over time. And I feel like even 10, 20 years from now, we'll be looking back on Bitcoin and thinking, wow, I can't believe we ever doubted that this was, you know, not going to stick around, because you'll be surprised at how much we're using it, or different forms or variations of electronic currency, not necessarily just Bitcoin. But be mindful of your money. No get rich quick schemes this week. Just use caution and use common sense. Next card is the plane card. Now, a journey is indicated either physically or metaphorically. Your life may be changing for the better in various manners of speaking. You may have felt stuck in your career, your relationships. Travel may bring the love of your life to you. You never know. Be open to it. A new job might be around the corner, or a new course of study. However, there may be, again, some kind of delay. You might have been trying to jumpstart that and go somewhere, but because of so many of the damn travel restrictions that have been going on for the past almost 2 years now, it may not necessarily have been in the cards before, but you might finally be taking a trip somewhere, whether it be for business, pleasure, or a little bit of both. All right. But again, just be mindful if you do any traveling. Be careful of your surroundings and who you interact with, because again, you can't trust everybody. In terms of proposal, a romantic or business opportunity is indicated. So somebody may be offering you some type of deal. It could be the offer to buy your home if you have a property on the market. It might be a business venture of some sort if you're a freelancer. Not just a writer, but just a freelance contractor of any sort. Somebody could be offering you a business contract. And, you know, you definitely want to weigh your options. You could gain some money through stock exchange. We were just talking about the stock market. I have a feeling, even though it's down now, it may go down even more. But I always say what goes down must come back up eventually. So, you know, stay the course with that. But again, don't do any get rich quick schemes, okay? Be mindful of who you're dealing with. Be careful, and weigh your options. It may very well be a very good opportunity, and what's for you will come to you. The Cracker card. I like this card. I think it's very vibrant, cheerful, positive energy surrounds you, love, joy, and good fortune await. So even though you have a few hiccups possibly going on in your life, a few delays, they're only temporary, all right? And you might be attracting a lot of admirers. Absolutely. You might be getting a lot of proposals, or, you know, being asked to go out on a lot of dates at this time, Taurus. And again, this could be because Venus, your planet, was retrograde from December 19th of last year until recently on January 29th. It finally started moving direct. It's not out of its shadow phase yet, but it is moving forward by this week, which is the 6th through the 12th. So I say, if you're open to it, definitely go out on dates. Be careful who you're mingling with, but if it feels right in your heart, then go for it. Just be careful. Now, this card I pulled just as a general love card, you know, whether you're coupled or in a relationship, this card is saying receive with love and appreciation. Receiving something lovingly from others is a way of showing your love to them, which is so true. You know, a simple consideration is to be courteous when someone is trying to give you something. The angels encourage us to be able to graciously receive as an act of kindness. Allow someone the opportunity to express love by accepting what someone wants to do or give to you. Now, mind you, if it's someone that you don't really have romantic feelings for, I can see where that might be an issue. However, if it's someone that you could possibly be interested in and be open to it, then let them take you out, you know, and show you a good time. Don't just automatically jump to the no, unless it's someone, again, you really are not interested in. But if you are, or if you're even coupled up, let your man or your woman do something for you. You know, don't block your blessing. Don't. And, you know, I wanted to be certain that I had a clear enough message in the love department for you guys. So I pulled 2 oracle cards, and the cards that I pulled to back up and confirm this were I miss you and you are the love of my life. So someone is trying to tell you something, Taurus. They're trying to tell you that, number one, they miss you. So it could be somebody from your past, not necessarily somebody that you dated, but just somebody that you have some type of previous history with. Could be a coworker, again, friend of the family, just acquaintance, whomever. And somebody, some of you, they're telling you, you are the love of my life. And you may very well be getting and receiving an actual marriage proposal. And if that's you, congratulations, Taurus. And you know, the only thing that I can think of with the beginning part of this reading is that you may not be certain if you got that type of proposal. You may not be ready to take that leap with that person. But if you're not ready, ask yourself this important question. Is it just the timing of it? Or are you just not going to ever be ready to move forward with that person? Because that's an important question to ask yourself. Because if, you know, you fall into that category with the earlier cards of not caring for someone enough, then you need to let them go. Because it's no point in blocking them from, you know, the person that they're really meant to be with. All right. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, Taurus. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. I truly appreciate it. And I truly appreciate you guys. I really enjoy doing these readings for you. So, you know, I hope to stick with it as long as my time allows it. And, you know, hopefully you guys are really enjoying them. So if you want anything to change or you want me to mix things up a bit, just let me know. Shoot me a message or leave a comment. All right. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.